My name is Romulus Edward Caraselli, Jr. I was born in Detroit, Michigan on August 20th, 1934. My mother and father both were born in Italy and came to this country with their parents. My father, Romulus, and his brother was Remus. There were 4 other brothers in their family. And my uncle Silvio, my uncle Hector, my uncle Al, and my uncle Reuben. All boys in that family. My mother, who was Angeline Ferrara, her parents were Nick and Rosemoon Ferrara. Besides my mother, they had a daughter named Clara and a son Felix and another daughter Dora. My mother and father got married. Their first child was my sister Florine, whom we call Flo. And my other sister was Margaret, who we call Marge. Flo was 7 years old. Marge was 4 years old. And I was born and was 8 months old when my father died of a blood clot in the brain. So this was a very difficult time for my mother, and thank God my grandfather and grandmother Ferrara, my aunts and uncles, were there to take us in. So we moved from Flanders Street to my grandfather and grandmother's home on Elford Street. There were 9 of us living in that home. My Uncle Felix had to go up in the attic in order to make room for us. So my grandfather thought he had to buy a larger home. And we moved to a nice home in a good location on 12020 Hamburg Street, still in Detroit, Michigan. It was a wonderful house. It was 2 stories and a basement. And there was room for all of us. The other good part about it is it was just a half a block from our elementary school, and also a half a block from the streetcar and buses, and a half a block from the grocery store and the drugstore. It was just a great location, and there were many young people my age on that block. And of course, the 3 of us, when of age, attended Wilkins Elementary School. Those days were kind of special days. That's where I remember my childhood.